got a flag down here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Dickens there.
Automatic first down.
First down at the 40. Charles has handed the football.
The Chiefs offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Loss of a couple that time. The Chiefs take it from the 38. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
They face third down after the incomplete pass.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Travis Kelce comes down with it.
The Chiefs put themselves in a terrible situation. Third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
First down at the 46. Charles takes the hit and is brought down after picking up 9 on the play. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Second and short. They're going to run it on the toss. And gains about 1.
That's a good job by the defense, just playing the situation. Second and short. They know they have a conservative coach on the other side. They played for the run, and he stopped it short of the first down.
On the way, third down. The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. Sherman's going to secure the handoff. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First down at the 34. The Chiefs again will run the football.
The Chiefs running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 4 on the play. That leads us to second down. The Giants defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Wilson's there to catch a ball to handle inside, and he's home for the touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
Encroachment defense.
The Chiefs with an extra point. Makes the PAT. Smith's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. He has twice been named Super Bowl MVP quarterback Eli Manning.
Eli Manning has shown over the years one of his greatest attributes is the fact that he will throw the football down the field high and give his receivers a chance to run under it and make the catch.
First down at the 20. Derek Johnson rushing in and takes him down.
Holding. Defense.
Playing press coverage to the outside. First down at the 25. They run the counter play. Smith's the one who brings them to the ground. Here's a look at the offense. And if they're going to win today, this group of wide receivers must go vertical. They must open up the game for the offense. Second down following the run. The Chiefs lined up in the nickel.
The D-line now shifted into a spread look. They are getting ready to rush that quarterback.
And Jennings going to take the handoff now.
The Giants offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Third down. The Chiefs go with the dime formation here on defense. Manning's got it after the play fake. Almost intercepted. The offense stopped midway through the first, and they'll now turn to their defense.
Yeah, Jim, they're going to turn to their defense. Here we got a low-scoring game, and what they have to do is go out there on the field, find a way to stop the other offense from scoring some points.
Thomas got a chance this time, and that's a gain of 10. He came into the league with the 49ers as the first pick in the draft in 2005 and is bound a home now in Kansas City. Quarterback Alex Smith.
Alex Smith does a little bit of everything. Able to get out of trouble when he needs to. Pretty good athlete and has learned over the years to throw the football down the field better and better as the years have gone by.
The Chiefs now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
The Giants defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Looking at every option. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
When you play this cover 3 defense, just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Drop. He is one of the biggest game breakers in the NFL. Running back Jamal Charles.
And one of the most underpublicized, taken for granted, not talked about enough running backs in this league. Jamal Charles has just been an outstanding player in his career in the NFL.
The Chiefs snap it at the 31. Charles is met at the 30.
The secondary is led by Prince Amukamara, former first-round pick out of Nebraska.
Before Amukamara got hurt last year, he was playing very well. What a jump, just learning how to play the cornerback position. He's got everything you need to be an outstanding cover guy. Speed, can really change direction. I think he's going to have a great year.
3rd and 9. Takes the hit, throws.
The Chiefs really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good. And that'll send them into the second quarter with a decent lead here, Phil Simms.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and you got a little lead like this, and the quarter's about to change. Don't be overconfident, man, because there's a long way to go. You got to keep playing hard.
It'll be a touchback. The Giants offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Press coverage all the way. First down at the 20. Jennings taking it on the screen. And Jennings is brought down.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Quick drop back. And he hauls it in. The Giants still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. The play is made by Beckham.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Second down coming up. Throws the pass. Intercepted. We've got a tight one early in the second quarter, and now the offense will look to build on the lead coming off the interception.
Yeah, you know, it was a good job by the defense, taking nothing away from them. But what was the offense thinking with that play call and that throw by the quarterback?
First down at the 38. Has the grab. They'll mark him at the 22.
Smith's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Heading to the line at the 22.
First down at the 22. Gets it out for the completion.
The Chiefs did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Two tight ends on the field here. Jamal Charles carried the tackle.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Coming up to the line at the 7.
First and goal from the 7. They'll run it off the toss. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Second and goal from the 6.
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
The big sack pushes the offense into a very difficult third down and 11. And we'll get to him again for the sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
The kick is through for 3. They continue to put their stamp on the first half, adding a field goal here midway through the second.
Yeah, it's been a really good first half for the football team. They played well in every phase of the game. And the other team, well, what can I say? They just didn't show up.
And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down.
A look at Odell Beckham Jr. right there. He's been off his game in this first half, Phil.
Yeah, it's been an awful game all around, but the star wide receiver is having an absolute terrible day so far. And if they want to win, he better pick it up, find ways to get open, and hope this quarterback gets him the football.
First down at the 27. They go screen with Jennings. Jennings able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. First down and 10. And that's Johnson in on the stop. This goes for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Chiefs defense now is going to go nickel. The Giants have it at the 39.
Larry Donnell has the catch. And he is tackled at the 44. They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 6 coming up. Vereen, the lone setback this time. Handoff by Manning. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Donnell with the reception. Breaks free. Smith's there to make the stop.
The Giants do a really terrific job picking up that 4th down play that time. It gives them an emotional lift. And look at the defense. They are down because they gave it up.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
This play set up by the long gainer. Just a quick drop back. Makes the reception. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. And that touchdown should restore quite a bit of their confidence. They're not too far off the lead now.
Well, they're a confident team usually, but the way they were playing today, you could tell they were down in the dumps, not showing much emotion, but that has changed around. They are excited and ready to play.
The Chiefs will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 13-7.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. Jamal Charles ready to kick it into gear once again.
And he'll be hoping to get a little something going on this drive, Phil, because so far he hasn't contributed very much.
Well, the good news is they're winning. The bad news is they can't run the football. If they want to continue to win or to be winning when this thing is over, they got to pick up this run game.
1st down at the 20. And now here's Charles on the toss. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. And here we have 2nd down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Jamal Charles. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss. The Giants, 1 timeout remaining. It'll be 3rd down. Alex Smith will take it right from the center.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Going for the home run. The pass ball's incomplete, and they fail to pick up a 1st down on this series. And now they'll bring out Colquitt to punt. And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. Tamba Hawley leading the defense back onto the field. Their defense has had a lot to do with them getting out to this lead, and he's been the one setting the tone, Phil.
Yeah, Tim, I love the way he plays. He's had a terrific day so far. His toughness, I think that's his greatest quality.
Eli Manning takes it from the gun. Catch made. Still on his feet. 3rd catch today so far.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
Manning's completion percentage, 70% on the day. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. The wide receiver in motion. First down at the 28. And Jennings taking the handoff. Second down here.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
The Giants have to call one right here, and they do. And they are out of timeouts. This will be a field goal attempt from 41 yards out. The kick is good. One half down, and both offenses still searching for answers. We've got a defensive battle on our hands, and Larry Ridley is coming up next. The second half is officially underway. Harris has got it on the return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Giants have impressed today with some of these deep passes. Manning's been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. At speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays.
Press coverage all the way. The Chiefs with a nickel look here on defense. Launches it down the field. It's intercepted. Phil, they come out of the locker room and the defense has made a play with the interception.
Yeah, they came out with such tremendous energy. I don't know if it was something they ate at halftime or the words of the coach, but they took that energy, they went out on the field and got that interception.
The Chiefs offense coming back onto the field here. Desperately drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. Charles is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver was expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football.
Looking at third down. The Chiefs line up. First down marker right at the 47-yard line.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
That's reception number 2 for him.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Coming to the line at the 27. First down following the long play. Smith will have it in the pistol. Charles left side. He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run. That touchdown early in the third quarter certainly gives them full command of this game, Phil.
Well, let me coach up the defense here a little, Jim. What you did in that drive was just not good enough. Change your strategy. Be more aggressive. You're down in the game. We're in the second half. Now it's time to make things happen.
pass going to start his return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs defense would like to come up with the same kind of result they had the last time when they had the interception.
Jim, that was awesome. It's so hard in this league now to get an interception because if you look at the receiver the wrong way, he'll throw a flag. So good job by the defense.
Larry Donnell has the catch. Gains 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. The Giants from the 27. The catch is made by Daniel Fells. Peters is there to take him down. Here's the first snap after the big play.
The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback in this play.
Smith's in on the tackle. They'll go no huddle. Looks like they're in press coverage here. First down at the 38. Odell Beckham Jr. has the ball. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
3-step drop. Toss to the outside. 3rd and 4 coming up. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. The Giants from the 32. Beckham's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they go with it from here. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Touchdown. That'll close the gap. Midway through the 3rd now, and with that touchdown, they've climbed back into the game.
Yeah, what a job by them getting that touchdown. Now it's up to the defense. Get out there and get a stop and change this game completely.
Certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Davis going to run this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Chiefs will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
The Chiefs snap it up at the 26. Charles takes the hit and is brought down. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Chiefs lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Charles has had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side. That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
3rd down now. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. They're back in punt formation. That means Colquitt. punt is kicked out of bounds. The Chiefs defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
The Giants will take the snap from the 40. Takes it out of the eye.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
It's now second down. Jennings lined up as the single back. Gets the handle here. Pose able to read that play and make the hit. You see the rushing numbers now, and well, there's just not much to look at because neither team has run the ball very well today.
Yeah, really, when you look at running the football, it's not a strength of either football team, so it's pretty easy to stop them in situations like this.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. They call his number once more. The Giants will punt the football. And it's a fake. They're running a fake. Makes the reception. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
If you're a coach and you put the football in the hands of your punter, you have to be sweating some bullets over there on the sideline. And now you feel relieved because it worked for your offense.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Two hands on the football and has the catch. That's his fourth catch of the day. The Giants offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Coming to the line at the 15-yard line. First down here after the completion. The give this time to the fullback. And that's Poe in on the stop.
Giants, like a lot of teams in the NFL, once they get in the red zone, they would love to run the football in there and score that way. Well, that time they run it, and they get very little out of it. When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz. Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Play of the drive.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Drives it through for the field goal. Just starting the fourth, and this game is now tied as that field goal has set us up for one heck of a last quarter, Phil.
Yeah, all the fun is out of this game now, guys. It's up to you. Can you be smart enough to make the right calls and not make that mistake that's going to cost you the game?
The Chiefs' offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Playing press coverage to the outside. The Chiefs from the 22. The grab is made by Kelsey. Kelsey's marked down after a gain of 9.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it, it's just short of getting the first down.
Smith's completion percentage, 50% on the day. 3rd and 1. Looking across the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Smith's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Here's the quick toss. Taylor's there to take him down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second and 1. And they'll run the football with Charles. There's a flag right there.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. After that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 10. Charles lined up in the backfield.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Smith will avoid the hit and slide down.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
This is 3rd down. Smith's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. At the 45-yard line. The Giants lined up in the nickel. Now 1st and 10. Toss play. Taylor's all over the ball carrier. The Chiefs continue to battle, but they haven't been able to figure out how to run the football. Charles has had nothing go his way, but in a tie game, you still have to think he'll be involved down the stretch.
Oh, yes. Well, you said a couple things I'm going to agree with. The run game today, it has been bad. The good thing is it is a tied game, so don't give up. Stay with it and see if you can win this game.
2nd and 11. Space to work. That's a gain of 10. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Not much time left here, and the defense will need to come up with a stop to maintain the time. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. The Chiefs snap it at the 36. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. That's a gain of only a yard.
Charles is trying to find a way to pick up that short yardage situation on third down, but the defense does an outstanding job on especially the defensive line. Nowhere to run and no first down.
The coach is going to go for it. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way.
When you go for it on 4th down, and you make it as an offense, it has to give you great confidence and rhythm, and you should be able to take it from here and go on in and score some points.
First down at the 34. Another running play. Charles takes the hit and is brought down. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Giants, in a tie game, will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. The Chiefs have saved all 3 of their timeouts for here in the 4th quarter.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. The Giants' defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. This has been a long drive so far. We've got about a minute to go here, and the game is tied. And he'll hand it off to the fullback. The Giants will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Chiefs from the 22. Flip to the outside. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Charles is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
The Chiefs with the timeout. They want to make sure they're on the same page for this final snap. The Chiefs return to the huddle. They've gotten into field goal range in this tie game, so they know they're in control right now. And it's no good. A chance to win the game right there, but now we're probably in for overtime. More football to be played here. This one is going to the extra session. So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. The Giants are ready to kick it away. Davis got it. At 26-yard line. First down at the 26. Locked locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. That's his first reception today.
The Chiefs coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
2nd and 3. Jamal Charles carries the football. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Charles is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Giants defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. It's complete to Jeremy Maclin.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Smith's now completed 4 in a row. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Set up screen to Charles. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
The Giants will come out in the dime. Smith's going to take it from the gun. Smith's taking off. Ducks out of bounds.
Nice awareness that time by the quarterback. Sometimes when you drop back, don't be too stubborn. Stand in that pocket and take a hit. If you have to run, take off. He gets it done that time and picks up a first down.
Here they come to the line at the 23. 1st and 10. And a flag comes out. Gains 19.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Just 33 yards to go to the end zone. 1st and 20. Robert Ayers takes him to the ground.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Set up now at the 42.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
He's tackled right at the 36.
Well, when you get in situations like this, 3rd long, you got to be smart on the offensive side. Yeah, I know you want to pick up the first down, but don't force it, because if you do, it'll probably lead to a turnover.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Shotgun look here for Alex Smith. The Chiefs snap it at the 36. Alex Smith looking long, and they can't connect.
The Chiefs put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
An empty possession for the offense. Well, it was a long field goal attempt, but this time they're unable to come up with any points at all.
Yeah, and when you get in situations like this, everything has to be perfect. The snap, the hold, and the kick, and it wasn't, and that's why they missed the field goal.
The Giants really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense, screens, run plays.
DeVito with the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Giants in the full house, set now at the line. The Giants from the 37. Knocked down as he fires it.
Well, I know this. When it comes to these situations, don't take a chance, because if you do, I promise you, it's going to backfire.
Third down on the way. The Chiefs at the line. Dime package.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Manning's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. They're set to punt it away now. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Chiefs have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coach is calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
Kelsey's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Smith selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
First down, offense ready for the snap. And here's the toss. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
That is a good job. This running back, known for his speed, at that time shows a little power and breaks that tackle.
The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. Second and short. Macklin's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
1st and 10. Strong eye handoff here. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Charles is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That's 2nd down coming up. Double tight end formation. The quarterback with the give to the fullback. Taylor's there to make the tackle. That's a timeout by the defense. Should be what we call a gimme. The kick is good. This one had to go past regulation. A little overtime game it was, decided by a field goal.
Well, I guess the phrase, that stinking kicker choked, that will not apply today because that was a clutch kick at the right moment.
Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.